Hello everyone. Okay, now we are going to start week 6 assignment 6. Now in this again we have 10 questions and for this the due date is 6th of September. So kindly submit your assignment in the right time, and before checking my assignment, my answers especially, please solve all the answers yourself and then check my answers as well as the explanation. Okay, let's start the guys. Okay, now question number 1. What is an array? So we have 4 answers here. Let's look at the answers. From my point of view, the answer A is correct because it says a collection of similar data element with same data type. So that is actually the definition of array. Whereas option B, C and D is saying, option B is saying a built-in function. Array is not at all a built-in function. Option C says a keyword used for declaring variables. Array is not at all a keyword used for declaring variables. And the last is a data type used to store characters only. That also is wrong. It can be used to store any other data type, but all the data should be of same data type. That we have to keep in mind. So according to me, option A is the correct answer. Now let's look at the second question. The second question says, what is the index of first element in an array? And that the answer is 0. Index is always 0 in an array. Now let's look at the third question. The third question says, which loop is commonly used to iterate through all elements of an array? So which loop actually it is asking? Commonly used loop it is asking. So switch is not at all a loop, so this is the wrong answer. And to iterate the elements of a array, we can use any of one of them. Means we can use for loop, while loop or do while loop. All three of them can be used to iterate the elements of a array. But commonly used one is for loop. Okay, so that from my point of view, option A is the correct answer. Now let's look at the next question. The next question is, an integer array of 15 element is declared in a C program. Okay, the memory location of first byte of the array is considered as 2000. What will be the location of 13th element of the array, assuming that every element is taking 2 bytes of memory? So in order to solve this question, we have to first of all draw the array, because in array, if you look carefully, we have to first of all have 15 elements. So I'm just drawing here. So here we have the integer array with 15 elements. I have taken the elements from 1 to 15. So this here contains the elements, and here I have written all the indexes. So as per the question, it says the starting address is 2000. So if the starting address is 2000 and if every block is of 2 bytes, that means address 2000 and 2001 will be for the first element. Means second element will start at the address 2002. So similarly, if you start writing for all of them, if I write in short, means third element will start at 2004, the next element will start at 2006, and it goes on in that way. So next will be 2008, then 2010, then 12, then 14, then 16, then 18, then 20. I'm writing the last two. So then 22 and then 24. So we are actually, as per the question, it's asking for the 13th element. So if you look carefully, for the 13th element, the starting address is going to be 2024. Okay. So that from that I am trying to say that option B will be the correct answer. Okay, now let's look at the next question. The next question is, how can you find the sum of all elements in 1D array with 5 elements using loop in C? So we have to apply loop, first thing it is asking, and we have to find the sum of 5 elements. So if you look carefully, option A is actually giving the sum of 5 elements of the array, but here loop is not applied. Therefore option A is not correct. Option B is completely wrong, because here the sum will be having only the element stored in the fifth index. And as per the array we have seen, there are only 5 elements, so there is no index 5, so this is completely wrong. Next, you look carefully, we have two options, that is C and D, where loop is actually there. So if you look carefully, the option C is saying to find out the sum, but here there is one mistake. The mistake is here the iteration starting from 0 and it is ending at 5, means in this case it will find the sum of 6 elements starting from index 0 to index 5, but we have to add only 5 elements. Therefore option D will be correct, where we have indexes from 0 to 4 and inside we are trying to add all the elements. So from all the understanding, I can say option D will be the correct answer. Now let's look at the next question. In the next question, it is saying to find out the output of the following code. So if you look carefully, in this we have a array, and in that array we have 5 elements. Then we have a integer variable I holding the value 0, and then we have a while loop to execute. And the while loop says I less than 5 as a condition. So value of I is 0 first. So 0 less than 5 if the condition is true. Therefore we are going to print what? The array with array I 0, means array index 0. So at index 0 we have the element 1. So 1 will be printed. Next it is asking to increment the value of I by 2. So from 0 it will become 2. Next means the value of I has become 2. So next time the while loop will check the condition 2 less than 5. 2 less than 5 is also the correct. Therefore we'll go inside the while loop once more and will this time print array of 2, index 2. So array of index 2 is 3. So 3 will be printed. After that we are again going to increase the I by 2. So it will become 4. Now we are again going to check the while loop, and this time we'll check 4 less than 5, and this time again also it is correct. So again we'll go inside and we'll print array of 4, which is actually the last element here. So we'll get the answer as 5 here, and this time the I will be again incremented and it will be 6, and this is the time when the condition is going to be wrong. Why? Because if you look carefully, it says 6 less than 5, it is false. Therefore we'll come outside the loop. Now when we are outside the loop, we'll get the answer as 135, and therefore option A is the correct answer. Let's look at the next question. The next question is question number 7. Again we have to find the output. Now this time we have given one more array. This time the array is having 6 elements, okay, and we have 3 variables I, J and K, okay, and we have to actually print the value of I, J and K. So let's try to understand how these 3 variables are getting the values. So if you look at the first one says J equal to plus plus array of 2. So as plus plus operator is preceded, so it will first of all increment the value and then it will assign the value. So array of 2 is what? If you look at the array of 2 is 3. So first of all it will be incremented here, okay. So it will be incremented means what will happen? This 3 will become 4, and that 4 will be assigned to J. So J is having the value as 4. Next, in the next line is saying K equal to array of 1 plus plus. Now plus plus is in the post section. So first of all the value will be assigned to K, and then array of 1 will be incremented. So array of 1 is 2. If you look carefully, 0, 1. So array of 1 is 2. So value of K will be assigned as 2 and it will be incremented by 1. Therefore the value of at index 1 the value is 2 there, but it will now become 3. In the last part it is written here I equal to array of J plus plus. So array of J plus plus means first of all J value will be taken and then it will be incremented. So J value is what? 4. So here we are going to have 4 and value of J is going to be incremented by 1, so it will become 5. Now array of 4, if you look carefully, what is array of 4? Means look at the fourth index. So if you look at the fourth index, it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means it is 5. Okay. So array of 4 is, the value is 5. So that 5 will be assigned to I. So I is now having the value as 5. Therefore, when we try to print I, j and k, so we'll get the answer as 5, 5, 2. And therefore option A is the correct answer. Now let's see the next question. The next question is again a output based question. So let's see. Now in this we have a variable I first of all, and then we have a array with 4 elements and one more variable result. Okay. So let's see. First of all, the variable result is assigned a value, that is a of 0. What is a of 0? A of 0 is 3. So result is now having the value as 3. Now inside a for loop, we are trying to iterate from I is equal to 1 to I less than 4. Means it is going to iterate 3 times. So first time, let's see what is happening. Let's come inside. There is a if condition. If result is greater than a of I, the value of result is 3. 3 is greater than a of I. So a of I means first time 1. So a of 1 is actually 1. So 3 greater than 1. It is a true condition. So true condition means continue will be executed. So if continue is executed means this will not be executed. So we'll go back to the update section where I is going to be incremented to 2, and this time we will check the condition 2 less than 4. That is also correct. Again we'll come inside and we'll check the if condition. This time it is saying 3 greater than a of 2. A of 2 is what? A of 2 is 2. So 3 greater than 2. This condition is again correct. So again this continue is going to execute, and this result, or you can say the last statement, will not be executed, and we'll again move to the I++ update section where the value of I is going to be updated to 3. Now this time the value of I is going to become 3. 3 less than 4 is correct. So 3 less than 4 is correct. We'll again come inside and we'll execute this if condition once more. Now if you look carefully, this if condition, when you are executing, it is again saying 3 greater than a of 3. Now a of 3 is what? 4. Now 3 greater than 4. This condition is what? False. Now as this condition is false, so what will happen? This continue statement will not be executed, and we will be coming here to the result section, which is the last statement, and this will be executed. So when this is executing, what will happen? A of I. What is the value of I now? 3. So a of 3 is what? 4. So that will be assigned to the result. Means now this 3 will be updated to 4 in the result variable. And again we'll go to the I++ where it is going to become 4. Now as the value of I has become 4 and 4 less than 4 is a wrong statement, so we'll come outside the for loop and we'll execute the printf. In this printf we are trying to execute the value of result, and as the value of result is 4, therefore option D is going to be the correct answer. Now let's look at the next question, that is question number 9. It says again, it's again asking about the output, but this time we don't have any option. It is asking for the answer. From my point of view, the answer will be 8. Let's see how we are getting 8. So first of all, if you look carefully, the value of n is taken as 2 and value of sum is taken as 5. And we have a switch case. In the switch case, it is saying switch and n value is 2. So therefore what will happen? We'll come and check for the cases, and we can see case with 2 as a constant is first of all it is present there. So we are going to start our execution from here. So first of all we'll execute sum equal to sum minus 3. So when we are executing sum equal to sum minus 3, the value of sum is 5, and 5 minus 3 will get what? 2, and that is assigned again to sum. Therefore the updated value of sum is going to be what? 2. Now as there is no break statement, the rule is what? You keep on executing the switch case till you receive a break statement. So switch case number 3 also will be executed. Now this time the statement says sum into equal to 4, which means sum equal to sum into 4. Now value of sum is what? 2 and 4. So this 4 and 2 is going to be multiplied, will get 8, and this 8 is going to be assigned to the variable sum. So value of sum is now updated to 8. And you can see we have again a break statement. So as we have received the break statement means what? We will come out of the switch. Now we have only one printf statement present here, which is telling us to print the value of sum, and as the value of sum is 8, therefore the answer is going to be 8. Okay, so from my point of view the answer is going to be 8. Okay, now let's see the last question. The last question is again for output purpose. In this we have a variable a here, and we have a array with 5 elements, that is 1 2 3 4 5, and we are going to execute 2 to 3 statements and find out the value of two options here, which is given as a and array of 1. So let's execute first of all the first statement. It says array of 1 is equal to plus plus array of 1. So array of 1, we have to first of all execute this. This says plus plus array of 1 is what? Array of 1 is what? If you look carefully, it is array of 1 means we are actually pointing to the index 1. As it is, this operator is plus plus operator is in the pre-section, therefore first of all the value will be incremented and then assigned. So array of 1 is 2, upon incrementing it will become 3, and this will be assigned to array of 1, which is actually the same position, therefore it is going to become what? It is going to become 3. So array of 1 after execution of this line is going to become 3. Next, it is saying a equal to array 1 plus plus. Now in this case, array 1 is what? Array 1 means at the index 1, what is the value? Now that the value is 3, and as it is post increment, so first of all that value will be assigned to a, so therefore the value of a is 3. Now when we are doing post increment, what will happen? This array of 1 will be incremented and it will become 4. Now in the next statement, if you look carefully, what it is saying, array of 1 is equal to array of a plus plus. Now array of a plus plus will execute first, and in that first of all a plus plus will be executed, and here a plus plus means as it is post, so first of all the value of a will be taken here, and as the value of a is what? 3, so this will be array of 3 first of all here, array of 3, and a will be incremented by 1, so it will become 4. Now array of 3 means at index 3 what is the value? So if you look carefully, index 3 is 0 1 2 3, so index 3 is this position. Now this position the value is 4, therefore array of 1 is going to be updated to 4, but actually array of 1 is already 4, so there will not be any change. Okay, so therefore array of 1 is 4 and value of a is also 4. So if you try to print here, we are going to get both answer as 4 4, therefore option C is going to be the correct answer. So guys, look carefully with all the options, because here one confusion may lead to the wrong answer. Okay, so look carefully all the pre and post plus plus operator. I'm sure it will you will be able to solve it, and I hope my explanation is helpful to you. Okay, thank you guys.